Alabaster Box is a program for women, single, married, widowed, and actually it's just a time for you to come and let go. If you want to cry, you cry. If you want to laugh, you laugh. Usually there's always a release. There's always a release of something that you've been through. We've had so many wonderful testimonies about women who, have been through terrible things, through rape, through even widowhood, the stigma attached with that. Maybe having a special needs child that you're coping with and it's just driving you up the wall, and you just need strength to go on. You need solutions, and we come with a spiritual alabaster box. If we know the story about the woman with the alabaster box who broke it at the feet of Jesus and it released this wonderful perfume, and that's the kind of thing that this program is meant to do. We come with our tears. She cried and she wiped his feet with her hair. We cry to God. We cry for a release. We cry for solutions. We come with our brokenness, because each and every woman in one way or the other is broken, has been broken through something that they've gone through, or is broken through something they're going through at this point in time. We go about with this facade of happiness. We go about with this facade of that everything is okay. And that's what society expects of us. We are women, we are strong. Now, we just talk about it and get over it. But I'm telling you that there are some things that we can't get over on our own. We need Jesus to do it. You have some people tell you, oh, why should you cry? Dry your tears. There are many churches that say that as a child of God, you're not supposed to cry. But no, that's not true, because Jesus himself wept. So if Jesus can weep, how much more us? God gave us these emotions. It is allowed for us to cry. Cry unto God. What is burdened in our hearts? What do we have that we've been holding on to? What is that thing that we can't let go, that prevents us from moving forward in our life? What's that thing that prevents us from making progress? Sometimes it can be unforgiveness. It can be bitterness. Something happened to you. Something was done to you by your spouse, by your child, by a co-worker, by your boss. And you are holding on to that. Do you realize that holding on to that will prevent you from moving forward? These are some of the things that we come to address at the Alabaster Box. We come and share, speak to God and say, Lord, I have this burden. Lord, I can't get rid of this thing on my own. Lord, I have been spoken to time and time again by different people. They say it is well, take it easy. But Lord, it's still there. The Bible says nothing separates us from the love of Christ, from the love of God. It doesn't matter what you have done in your past. You're maybe in it right now. You've done some things that you can't forgive yourself for. Maybe in your university days. Maybe when you're younger. And these are things that you are carrying. You put on your clothes, you put on your makeup early in the morning, and you go out and nobody sees. You take a pretty selfie of yourself and you put it all over Facebook or your DP on Instagram or on your BBM, and nobody knows, but God knows. God knows. On this day of the Alabaster Box, we come and bring those pieces before Jesus at his feet, and we leave them there. What will he do with them? He will build up something better. He will rebuild. There will be a renewal. There will be a rebuilding. There will be a refreshing, because we have come into his presence. In fact, we've had so many testimonies of things that have happened. And it's a gradual thing. It's not boom, all at once. It's not that God doesn't work only in that way. It can be all at once, a boom. But then suddenly you go home and you just, there's an alignment. The scriptures say that he makes the crooked path straight. You begin to find out that, hey, my feet, the paths are no longer as crooked as they used to be. I have known